In daily life, it seems that almost every household has dental toothpicks. But in fact, they have many other surprising uses in daily life. The first use is to peel kiwi. Use a knife to cut off the top and bottom of the kiwi, being careful not to cut too much to avoid waste. Take a dental toothpick and move it slowly around the edge of the kiwi, rotating as you go until the peel is completely removed without wasting the fruit. After rotating the toothpick on this end, continue and do the same on the other end. Once the circle is complete, the skin and flesh will be fully separated. Use the toothpick to make a shallow cut along the fruit to create an opening, don't press too deep. You can then remove the whole kiwi pulp, which comes out full and intact. The second use is cleaning the keyboard. When a keyboard is used for a long time, dust easily builds up and gets trapped in the small gaps. Simply take a dental toothpick, wrap the pointed end with a piece of tissue or a thin cloth, and use it to clean the gaps under the keyboard keys. You can easily remove dust from the underside of the keyboard keys. Wrap the paper around the wider end of the toothpick and use it to clean the thin gaps. Slide it back and forth to loosen and remove the dust. The third use is to peel mangoes. Take a clean dental toothpick and place the pointed end on the stem of the mango. Then move it along the mango until you've gone all the way around. Next, make a cut like this to divide the mango into 4 parts. Since the skin isn't usually eaten, use the pointed end of the toothpick to gently poke under the skin and separate it from the mango flesh. Now separate it in the same way, as in the opposite direction. Once the skin is fully separated, you can start peeling it off. The mango peels away easily and stays firm, not watery. You can also eat it directly. The peel is also very clean. The fourth benefit is to mark the book page. At this point, you can simply use a dental toothpick as a page marker. It's very convenient and saves you from buying a bookmark. The fifth benefit is cleaning your phone. After long-term use, dust often builds up in the ear speaker, charging port, and small slots, which are hard to clean with regular wipes. At this point, use a dental toothpick to clean the small holes and slots. Wrap a thin piece of tissue around the tip and gently wipe back and forth to push the dirt out quickly. You can also rub along the small slots on the phone. This method works just as well for cleaning other electronic devices with tiny holes or gaps. The sixth use is deboning chicken feet. After they've been cleaned, trimmed, and boiled, you can use a dental toothpick. Use the sharp end to make a few cuts along the back of each chicken foot. After making the cuts, use the toothpick by inserting it into the incision and slowly running it along the bone to detach the meat. As for the front, it's already separated by a layer of fat, so you only need to work on the back. Once the meat is loosened there, the bones can be removed easily. Both sides should be cut the same way. Look, after separating both sides with the toothpick, it looks like this. Now the bones can be removed easily. Even if you don't have long fingernails, you can use a toothpick to pull out the bones, starting with the toe bones. Finally, separate the main shin bone. Slide your thumb down the center of the bone, then pull it out along with the cartilage, which is also very tasty. Next, slide your thumb down the bone and gently break it. See? It's very simple. Using a dental toothpick makes removing the chicken bone quick and easy, leaving a fully boneless leg. Hi everyone. I'm going to demonstrate how to make onion and garlic powder, right at home today. Let's get started. First, choose fresh. Firm onions, the fresher they are. You'll need about 1/2 medium onions. Then peel off the dry outer skin. And trim away the roots and the top. After that, chop the onions into very small pieces. Next, let's move on to the garlic. You'll need about 2 large heads of fresh garlic. After peeling, chop the garlic into very small pieces. The smaller you chop, the faster and more evenly the garlic will dry. Once you're done chopping, simply spread the garlic evenly on a tray. It's time to dry them. First, preheat your oven to 300 degrees, about 150 degrees for garlic. Bake it for about 1 hour and 30 minutes for onions. They need a little more time, around 2 hours and 30 minutes. Don't have an oven? There are plenty of easy ways to dry your ingredients. Leave a comment, and I'll happily share more alternatives. Once done, you'll see that the onions and garlic have turned slightly golden brown, crisp and light. However, if they still feel a bit soft or chewy, simply put them back in the oven for another 15 to 20 minutes until they're completely dry. This step is key for achieving a smooth powder and ensuring it can be stored for a long time. Now that the onions and garlic are completely dry, it's time to grind them into fine, fragrant powder. This part is so satisfying. You only need a blender. If your blender has a crush ice mode, that's perfect. It helps grind everything quickly and evenly. Use the high-speed setting to get the powder as fine as possible. Blend in short bursts about 20 seconds each time. Then pause for a few seconds before continuing. After each round, check the color and texture of the powder. If you still see a few small flakes, blend them again until you reach a perfect consistency. So it's important to sift the powder one more time to get it extra fine. This step guarantees smooth, ready-to-use onion powder. Don't discard the leftover flakes in the sieve. Store them in a clean bowl. Repeat the same process with the garlic. Take the leftover garlic flakes, combine with the onion flakes, mix thoroughly, and spread on a tray. Bake in the oven for another 20 minutes to dry. When finished, you'll have a fantastic garlic and onion mix. Perfect for adding flavor to soups, stews, and marinades. For easy storage, get some small glass jars and spoon the different seasonings into each jar so you can tell them apart. Add labels such as onion powder, and garlic and onion seasoning to each jar, then store them on your kitchen shelf. This method is simple, economical, and healthier, giving you complete control over the ingredients, with no added preservatives or additives. Don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe for more helpful videos. If you frequently buy bananas, you've likely seen this happen. They look perfect yesterday, and by today, they're already brown and soft. While many believe refrigerating bananas will make them last longer, the peel usually turns black by the next day. I'm going to share 2 straightforward yet powerful tips to help your bananas stay fresh longer, and anyone can do them at home. To begin, step 1 is simple. Don't hurry to store your bananas on a plate or in the fridge right after bringing them home. First, fill a large bowl with water, mix in 2 tablespoons of salt, and stir with your hands until the salt dissolves completely. Gently clean each banana, making sure the stems stay intact. Once rinsed, immerse only the stem part in the salt water for 2 to 3 minutes. This is important. Rinsing and soaking bananas in salt water can keep them fresh for an additional 5 to 7 days. For step 2, once the salt water wash is done, change the water and stir in 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Gently submerge the banana bunch in the water, slowly tilting and turning it so the baking soda solution reaches the entire surface of the peel. Make sure the stems are also soaked in the baking soda solution for about 4 to 5 minutes. Use a clean paper towel to gently dry the peel and stems once the soaking process is complete. Now, handle the stems by cutting away any dark or damaged portions with a clean knife, and wrap them securely with plastic wrap. Next, take a sturdy piece of string and tie a secure knot to make sure it holds. Carefully thread the string through the bunch of bananas to keep it in place, then hang the bunch in a cool, dry, well-ventilated spot. Avoid direct sunlight and high temperatures. When hanging isn't possible, lay the bananas with the curve facing up and the concave side down. If you want to take bananas out gradually, this second storage method works well. Start by separating the bananas into individual pieces with a clean knife, keeping a safe distance from the banana's body. Lightly dip the freshly cut banana stems into a small bowl of cooking oil to maintain moisture and minimize exposure to air. Now get a box with a lid. Line the container's bottom with paper towels first, then arrange the bananas in layers, side by side. Place a paper towel between each layer to protect them from rubbing and spoiling. Keep alternating banana layers with paper towels until the container is full. Place the last sheet of paper towel over the bananas and close the container tightly. By storing the container in a cool section of the fridge, your bananas can remain fresh and delicious for up to 30 days, soft and naturally sweet, with peels that stay bright. Don't rush to discard banana peels after eating. They're actually quite useful for cleaning, polishing, and moisturizing leather. This works particularly well on leather shoes. Simply take the inner side of a banana peel and lightly rub it over the shoe's surface. With its natural oils and moisture, the banana peel removes dust and nourishes leather, giving your shoes a soft and glossy finish. After applying the banana peel, gently wipe off remaining oils with a soft cloth, moving in circles from toe to heel or along the leather grain. Your shoes will end up clean, soft, and shiny, almost like new. Share your method in the comments below. I'd be happy to learn from your experience. Thank you for watching till the end. If this video helped you, remember to like it and save it so you can easily share it with friends and family. If you haven't joined our subscribers yet, click subscribe now and don't miss any of the helpful tips coming up. See you in the next one. Have you ever felt excited to step into the kitchen to cook, but when you open the bag of potatoes, all of them had sprouted, become soft, or were turning green? Many people just cut off the sprouts and keep using the potatoes, but in reality, there's still a chance it could affect your health. Overconsumption can result in nausea and, in extreme cases, poisoning. I'm going to share 5 simple tips to help you keep your potatoes fresh for a long time. Let's get started with the first method you should try. Let the potatoes dry by themselves without washing in a well-ventilated spot. Next, get a wooden box. Choose a cardboard box or basket with good airflow. Place the potatoes inside and keep them in a cool, airy place. Next, you can try the second method. First, you'll need a clean dry box. A cardboard box. Do not rinse the potatoes before putting them away. Now, take some dry paper towels and gently wrap each potato. You don't have to wrap them too tightly. Enough to ensure the potato is fully covered by the towel. Place the wrapped potatoes in the box in neat rows. Make sure the potatoes aren't touching each other. This helps prevent moisture from spreading or sprouting. Lastly, close the lid and place the box in a cool spot. Dry and well-ventilated place, away from sunlight and any sources of heat. Let's see the third method. Then, have some plastic wrap ready to use. Lay the plastic wrap flat and place a potato right in the center. Before wrapping it up, you may include a few dry tea leaves within the wrap. Next, place them in a paper bag. Then keep the potatoes in a cool, dark and well-ventilated spot away from direct sunlight. Make sure you have one or several clean cardboard boxes ready. Line the bottom of the box with old cloth or newspaper. Then gently put the potatoes inside, and making sure not to stack them on top of each other. Sprinkle a little baking soda over the potatoes. Finally, close the box lid and store it in a dry, well-ventilated place away from light and heat sources. Potatoes can stay fresh and sprout-free for many months, even up to a year with just a few simple steps. You won't have to worry about your potatoes spoiling or sprouting anymore. At No. 5 first, prepare a basin of clean water and place the potatoes into wash. Then change the water and rinse the potatoes again, once or twice more. Use a colander to drain the potatoes and allow them to dry. Once they're no longer wet, use a peeler to remove the potato skins. After peeling, cut the potatoes however you like, slices, cubes, or sticks. Next, add the sliced potatoes to a pot of boiling water. Blanch them for a short time to preserve their texture. Small potatoes need about 3-4 minutes while larger ones require around 5-8 minutes after blanching. You need to place the potatoes into a bowl of cold water. Drain the potatoes by transferring them to a colander to drain off excess water. This helps keep them from clumping together. When the potatoes have cooled down and dried completely, split them into portions appropriate for a meal. Pack the portions into Ziploc bags or containers made for freezing. Don't forget to leave approximately 1.5 centimeters of room in the bag. Place the potatoes in the freezer. With this storage method, store potatoes in the freezer, where they can last for 12 months. I've just shared 5 ways to store potatoes. Which method do you think suits you best? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe, so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video. A single gentle tap is enough for the pomegranate seeds to fall out naturally. In today's video, I'll show you 2 simple ways to remove pomegranate seeds with a single spoon, ideal for the nutritious pomegranate tea coming up. Tip 1. Remove the top and bottom of the pomegranate, then tap it with a spoon. Start by selecting a fresh fruit and gently trimming a thin layer from each end with a sharp knife. This small step helps you clearly see the natural sections of the fruit, making the next step much easier. Now, instead of cutting all the way through, use a knife to score a shallow line around the middle of the fruit. Score the fruit lightly to create 2 halves. Then use your hands to carefully separate them along the incision, keeping all the seeds intact. Hold the half in your palm, with the rounded side facing upwards. Take a sturdy kitchen spoon and gently tap the back of the pomegranate. Don't hit too hard, just keep a steady rhythm around the shell. If a few seeds are still stuck inside, gently push them out with your fingers. I can now peel an entire pomegranate in under 2 minutes. Looking at the result, don't you think it's totally worth it? Tip 2. Cut a small portion off the top to reveal the shiny seeds, and carefully slice along the white membranes inside the fruit. With a sharp knife, carefully make a shallow cut along each line from top to bottom, leaving roughly a third of the base uncut so the segments stay joined. Now, put your thumbs near the top and gently pull the pomegranate apart. The fruit opens like a flower, the sections separate neatly, and the seeds remain whole. Turn the open peel upside down and gently tap the back with a spoon, following the first method. The seeds will drop neatly into your hand or a bowl without making a mess. And just like that, with these 2 simple tricks, you can peel a whole pomegranate in minutes, no mess, no stained fingers, and every seed perfectly intact. If you'll consume them in a few days, the first step is to keep them in an airtight container in the fridge. Take a glass or plastic container with a snug lid, place a layer of dry paper at the bottom to soak up moisture, and add the pomegranate seeds. Keep the container sealed and refrigerate it to maintain the freshness, taste, and color of the seeds for 3 to 4 days. If you plan to keep them for an extended period, freezing is a perfect solution. It's best to distribute the seeds evenly and not overload the bag, since too much pressure can damage their texture. After spreading them out, remove all air and seal the bag securely. Put the seeds in the freezer. Stored this way, they'll stay fresh for around 3 months and are great for smoothies or desserts. And in case you've purchased many pomegranates but haven't used them, or wish to store the entire fruit, simply prepare some dry paper and wrap each pomegranate carefully, 1 layer at a time, until it's completely covered. Place them in a sealed plastic container and refrigerate. This lets the dry paper soak up moisture and keeps the pomegranates fresh, maintaining their full flavor for up to 2 weeks. Wait just a moment, because I'm about to show you how to make a healthy and refreshing pomegranate tea. Begin by adding about 150 to 200 grams of fresh pomegranate seeds to a small teapot. Next, take 2 dried red jujubes, remove their pits, and cut them into small pieces. Then add slices from half a fresh apple to the pot, enhancing the tea with a mild fruity aroma. Include a small amount of rock sugar to bring the pomegranate's tart flavor into balance. Top up with enough water to cover all the ingredients in the teapot. Put the pot on the stove, heat until it gently boils, then let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. Watch the tea turn a gorgeous pinkish red as the flavors mix. Pour into a cup to drink warm or chill for a refreshing beverage on hot days. Hopefully, these tips will let you appreciate this wonderful fruit a bit more and maybe encourage you to make it part of your everyday routine. Enjoyed these tips? Like this video and subscribe to my channel for more practical kitchen advice that makes daily life simpler and healthier. While you're defrosting shrimp, skip soaking them in water. Let me show you the right method. A chef friend with 30+ years of hands-on experience showed me it's actually very easy. Once the shrimp are thawed, however, they keep their freshness just like day one, staying firm, without a reddish color, and full of flavor. It usually takes about half an hour to soak them in water. This method, however, it only takes around 5 minutes to thaw shrimp and begin cooking without delay. Let's go ahead and start. Lightly sprinkle salt over them. Give it a few minutes to sit, and you'll see the magic for yourself. A lot of people let shrimp thaw in the fridge overnight, thawing them by soaking in hot water or leaving them at room temperature. These methods are not ideal for seafood, especially when it comes to frozen shrimp. That's exactly why, no matter the cooking method, shrimp can turn out fishy in taste. Now, after 5 minutes, let's see what happens. The ice buildup surrounding the shrimp is no longer there. At this moment, the shrimp haven't softened completely. Place them in water, then wait for a minute or so. Most of the remaining ice has melted. As soon as it hits the water, here's a look at the shrimp right after thawing. You can see that the shrimp's color and elasticity look almost the same as shrimp bought fresh. Tender but firm in texture. The shrimp are ready to cook at their best quality. This thawing method makes things much easier. It's fast and helps maintain the shrimp's natural freshness and flavor. Compared with shrimp bought fresh, frozen shrimp usually smell fishier, and the shrimp meat has lost some freshness. So, before you start cooking, 2 more cleaning steps are required. Deveining frozen shrimp can be a huge hassle. The soft meat tends to fall apart quickly, and it always snaps when you try to remove the vein. All you need to use is a single piece of dental floss. I'm going to show you a method that's super easy. Identify the joint between segments 2 and 3. Gently bend the joint near the shrimp's tail, and the shrimp vein will be exposed. Now use the pointed end on the floss pick to carefully slide it under the exposed vein, and ease it up slowly. Thawed shrimp veins are very easy to break. Use your fingers to pinch the vein and pull it out with care. All the dirt is pulled out in one go. Everything comes out cleanly, easy, right? And the shrimp remains perfectly intact. Using your hand, gently bend the shrimp's head forward. Carefully use the pointed end of the floss pick to poke. Next, slightly hook it upward. Use your fingers to pinch the end of the vein and ease it out slowly. The entire black vein will slide out cleanly. Once you know how to devein shrimp, here's an easy way to peel shrimp. If you plan to use the heads for soup or other recipes, carefully twist the heads off and set them aside. Use one hand to hold the tail and body. Next, remove the shell gently. Work from the thick part of the body first. Hold the tail and gently pull it along the shrimp's body. The whole shrimp meat will come out cleanly, without damaging the shell. Let them chill in the freezer for about half an hour. After peeling the shrimp, put the meat into clean water. Mix in 1 tablespoon of coarse salt. Put the shrimp on a cutting board. Use the knife to lightly slit the back, only enough to open it up, taking care not to cut through the meat. This helps seasonings penetrate the shrimp more evenly, cook more evenly and look better. Add the prepared shrimp to a bowl. Sprinkle in 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. End by adding half a teaspoon of cooking oil. Use your hands to mix everything well. From frying to stir frying or grilling. From here, cook the shrimp in any style you like. From frying to stir frying or grilling, the shrimp keeps its tender texture. Don't skip this step for sweet, flavorful shrimp. Give it a try. Now, let me show you how to use shrimp heads properly. And use the shells to make shrimp powder. Begin by thoroughly cleaning the shrimp heads, as the stomach and liver are found inside, and must be removed entirely. With scissors, cut the lower section of the shrimp head, so the stomach area is exposed. This section contains the shrimp's food. Once you've cleaned the heads, place the heads and shells together in a bowl of water. Mix in 1 tablespoon of salt, then clean them well. Change the water. Keep rinsing until the water is clear.